What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joey.
It's your boy Kareem.
And this episode of Brew Bros, we're going to be making a bourbon sour, a cranberry bourbon sour.
Cranberry Bourbon Sour.
And what are we watching today?
We are watching Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days. I think it came out on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I believe so. That's where I was told. I found out about it from you.
Oh, I thought you told it and sent it to me. Anyway, before we get into our episode, let's make today's drink. So today's drink is a cranberry bourbon sour. Let me get your cup, sir, so I can put some ice in it. Get it ready. Using my grubby hands.
So actually, we found out about this anime from YouTuber slash IG.
Oh, is that dude on
Instagram.
What was his name?
Inevitably Dope. Shout out to Inevitably Dope. Keep on doing your reviews of the animes.
Oh wait, that's the dude that yells counters in some of his video. He sort of reviews the anime, but he puts his own
twist on it to the fight scenes.
I like that dude. He's pretty cool.
So shout out to him, and thanks for the recommendation.
So for today's drink, the cranberry bourbon sour, what you're gonna do is you're gonna use a couple ounces of your favorite bourbon. So I'm gonna use 4 ounces because it's me and Kareem. Normally you would just use 2 ounces for your drink.
So what kind of other alcohols can you use in a sour?
Sours, if I'm not mistaken, are mostly whiskey, but we're using a bourbon with ours today. I don't necessarily think there's any other alcohol that you would use to consider it a sour. I think for the most part they're whiskey drinks.
So if you let's say we have we take out the whiskey or the bourbon and put tequila, would it be probably margarita?
I mean, more or less. I guess you could call it a tequila sour. The thing that makes it the sour is mostly the lemon associated with it, the lemon flavor with it. For our drink that we're making today, though, so we had 2 ounces of bourbon per person with a total of 4 ounces. I'm mixing 2 ounces of cranberry juice per 2 people. I just spilled it everywhere.
Yeah, some for the table.
We're going to use a homemade simple syrup, which is a cranberry infused simple syrup, and it's supposed to be half an ounce of this. So for 2 people, I'm using 1 full ounce. And then we got another half ounce of lemon juice. But for 2 people, I'm going to use 1 full ounce. Now we have the lemon juice concentrate. It's a little bit of a stronger flavor, so adjust it according to your own taste. Now, this does call for fresh rosemary to be muddled, but we don't have fresh rosemary, so we decided to use the dry stuff. I'm just going to throw a whole bunch in there. And since we're making it a sour flip, now what a flip usually uses is a type of foamer associated with it. So like an egg white we could use as a foamer, or you could use a substitute also. Today I just happened to grab a substitute. And we're going to just, I don't know, like...
Because eggs are expensive.
Are they still up there? I don't freaking remember. I just buy the eggs. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, it's like 8 and change for a dozen eggs.
Screw it.
So how many eggs per flip would you use?
Typically, you would use 1 egg per drink, so I would probably have to put a total of 2. But the process of it is a little different. Like you would do what's called a dry shake. So you put all the liquids in there first.
Yeah.
Throw the egg white. Throw something in there to agitate it.
Yeah.
And then you, after you're done shaking it, you put the ice in it and then shake it again, and that creates the foam.
Okay.
Now, because what you're gonna say something?
Yeah. So if we egg per drink.
Pretty much an egg per drink. Yeah.
Okay. So now, if we had like 12 drinks, this is like a
like
dozen eggs.
It's a dozen eggs. I mean, that's just what I'm used to.
Yeah.
It sort of does something to the flavor. It adds a kind of like a I don't want to say it mutes it, but it brings a cohesiveness to the drink itself.
Adds a creaminess to it.
It blends it. Yeah, it blends it pretty well. But because we have the loose piece of rosemary, I'm going to use a double strain technique. We have one strainer and then the other. And this should be served in like a different kind of glass. A shorter, stockier. I forgot the name of it. Highball, maybe.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh
highball?
no,
So the highball's usually
cocktail
taller.
glass.
Cocktail glass. You think I would know this? We've been bartending for a little bit now. I almost sound like I know what I'm talking about too.
Almost.
Right?
Look at you.
I just play a very convincing part. And here is the Cranberry Bourbon Sour flip.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, this is blended very nice.
Yeah.
This is better
Very
than
nice.
the previous ones.
Yeah.
So, do you guys make your cocktails at home? And join us for today's episode of
Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days.
Cheers.
Cheers. Sakamoto Days. This is the first time we're watching this, right? It's the first time I'm seeing it. So we know nothing about what's going on right now.
Nothing at all.
So just based on the title, he's some kind of hitman.
Okay.
Okay, they got an army of like 30 dudes. Why do the most badass characters always have a cigarette in their mouth? You ever notice that? These dudes are always smoking, and yet they're like running at the speed of sound.
Yeah. Well, because, smoking is associated with coolness.
I don't know if I ever smoked and ran a big like an asthma attack.
But is he really inhaling?
He's got to be. I mean, he's a smoker. Where did dude get a rope from? Damn.
He did. Jeez.
I'm trying to ignore the big ass fly that I see flying around right now. Like, where does a fly come in winter?
I don't know. That's a good question.
It's gonna be messed up if it's in the video. You just like flying around. If you guys don't know, we are an unscripted podcast. Like, what you see is what you get. Like, there's no script. There's nothing, and we mess up all the time. And flies fly through our shots.
Apparently. So is he like the John Wick?
I guess so. Like the John Wick of the anime.
Yeah.
And he's a he's a wuss with women.
Yeah.
You try to tell me in 5 years he went from being the most badass assassin to like an old man?
Well, to a fat
old man. Okay, he looks like a grandpa there.
Weight ages you. Apparently.
Apparently, so do kids in marriage.
Well, yeah, that's kind of true.
Well, I mean, see, that's why you need to get a divorce. It drops the weight. I'm still waiting for my weight to drop.
Holding on.
I think I gained weight after. It's not fun. Man, this really like smoothed out nice.
Yeah.
I really like the way it tastes.
So yeah, for some reason, sours are like my go-to wedding drink.
Wedding drink. So anytime you go to a wedding, you get a sour.
Well, if it's an open bar, right?
Oh yeah. You gotta get
you gotta have
open bar.
You gotta have your drink because you don't want to be like mixing all kinds of different stuff. So, I have my go-tos. I have a whiskey sour,
Okay.
or have a there's Jack and Ginger,
Okay.
or if I'm I guess feeling frisky, I have White Russian. But
Oh, at a wedding?
yeah, why not?
Because it's cream based, it's milk based, or whatever the hell it's made with. I don't even know what the hell it's made with. But like
I think it's cream or milk. Milk. Yeah.
either way, I mean, you're drinking
And
milk and
sometimes you get a
alcohol.
mood for it.
I've never been in the mood for White Russian.
I only got into White Russians because of the Big Lebowski.
Oh,
Right.
that's your
It's like,
preference? I mean, that's not your preference. That's your reference for why you drink White
yeah,
Russians?
like
Who, the dude?
yeah, they did.
You know, I've never actually seen Lebowski.
Really?
Yeah, I've never once watched it at all. I mean, if I'm at a wedding, I'll drink like a Kentucky Mule, which is
Okay.
it's a
Yeah.
vodka, it's a Moscow Mule
Yeah.
with bourbon instead,
Yeah.
or like bourbon and ginger ale for
Yeah.
the most part. I wouldn't get like a Manhattan. I wouldn't get like a Long Island.
No.
No, definitely not Long Island.
No, definitely.
But like, I couldn't do a sour at a wedding because for the most part they're using mixes. It's not fresh ingredients. Whoa! Whoa! Did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just thinking about it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this kind of flipped quickly. Did this guy just see the intentions of his dude?
Maybe. So he could see what he's thinking?
Yeah, he said he's a psychic hitman. He looks like a grandpa. He doesn't look like he's like an actual assassin. Yeah. Is the volume on this lower than the other one that we watched?
A little bit.
Right?
Jeez.
What?
Damn. Follower of laws.
So is he playing like a mild mannered guy?
I guess so.
It sort of seems like he's like, what's his name? Mr. Drummond?
Yeah.
What show was that? Different Strokes? No.
With Mr. Drummond?
Yeah. That was with Webster, right?
No, that's Webster. I don't. It was what was Webster's father? The guy that adopted Webster. I don't know.
Wasn't that Mr. Drummond?
No, Mr. Drummond is Willis and Arnold.
That's what I'm thinking about. Different Strokes?
Yes.
Okay. What you talking about, Drummond? 5 years? The dude looks like he's 60 years old. You got a hard ass forehead making that car rock like that.
Just an iPhone.
You know what's weird?
What?
I'm getting a little bit more of the alcohol flavor right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm just getting more buzzed. Because now I feel like I've tasted bourbon a little more. It's supposed to be diluted, though.
That's right. Yes. I do get a little bit more of the bourbon.
Which I don't get, because normally when the drink sits there for a little bit, the ice dilutes the alcohol.
Yeah. Meshes
the flavors a little more. But this has a little bit more of a stronger bourbon flavor now, and less cranberry.
Yeah.
So it looks like that dude is a psychic and also an assassin.
Yeah.
I wonder if like his powers help him out while he's going to take someone out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can pull the gun out in front of the kids and stuff. You're not a very good assassin, are you, buddy?
Time for war. Time for war, bitches.
He just picked gum. Did that somehow redirect the bullet?
Mm-hmm.
Butter in the stick.
Yeah.
So this guy's trying to kill him, and he's like fighting him off with stuff around the store.
Mm-hmm. Non-lethal.
What? He said he left the lifestyle. Damn. This guy's wrecking his own story.
Yeah.
I hope they show more episodes where he's skinnier. But although fat assassin dude, he's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Slim.
This dude got his ass kicked,
Yeah.
and now they're treating him to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my husband kicked your ass, dude. Let me guess, he cooked it also, and it's like the most delicious thing. I know she cooked it. Okay. I was like, I thought now he's like an assassin slash cook slash badass store clerk. Look, the fly made it on the anime now.
Yeah.
That's my transfer through. Does he not talk?
I guess not anymore. Retired.
I guess maybe actions speak louder than words.
Mhm.
I bet you Sakamoto comes in right now and like kicks everybody's ass because they're about to kill him. Oh crap! Is he hearing everything?
Yeah.
This dude somehow put a bug on him.
Yeah.
Ah, look, he's transforming the store, so he still has like a bit of a setup.
Of course. Why wouldn't he?
Because he's all fat and looks like he's a family man now.
But you never know.
Damn, like he's got a whole setup. You think he's just wearing a fat suit?
No. Then again, it is possible.
The Sammo Hung of assassins now. When the hell did he slip a bug onto him?
When he was sleeping?
In his jammies?
Yeah.
Who brings a bazooka?
A rocket launcher.
Yeah, isn't that
Inside.
Isn't that what a bazooka is? A rocket launcher? I'd say the right word, bazooka. Yeah, right?
Well, no, I think
That's like an 80s word. Yeah, it's a bazooka.
because don't bazookas attach to the bottom of rifles?
No, that's like a grenade launcher.
Mm.
I think they used to be called bazookas. It's not cool anymore to say it, to call it.
Possibly.
Now this dude's gonna come in and it's like take them all out with Q-tips or something. He got chopsticks.
Jeez.
What? Wait, so is he not killing him? He's just like knocking him out?
Waste.
There's no way in hell he can still move like that. Like, I get in a couple pounds and I'm feeling it.
That's some chunkless.
Oh, all right. So he has no problem punching dudes.
Yeah, chiclets. Damn.
My dude has letter openers and he's like taking everybody out.
Yeah.
He just made him an employee. He just made him an employee. Because see why he got chunky. Did she say Esper?
What? Yeah.
I could have sworn she said that he's an Esper or something like in Japanese.
Yeah.
Am I starting to understand Japanese? 2 days of Duolingo and I'm understanding Japanese. Dude, I like this anime.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This is like a fun, no nonsense, or no nonsense.
Very much
nonsense kind of show. This might be like my new favorite anime.
Yes, very unexpected.
Yes, very unexpected. It's action mixed with comedy, mixed with like a wholesomeness to it.
Yeah.
Guys, if you have Netflix, check out Sakamoto Days.
It's underrated because I don't hear a lot of people talking about it.
No, I literally think it just came out within the last couple days or week because this is only one episode on Netflix.
Okay. So yeah.
So like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know what you guys want us to watch. Let us know what you think of the drink if you guys made it at home.
And on that note,
Peace out, everybody.